In 2018, after I'd been living and working in Washington, D.C. for several years, I was feeling really burnt out with work and with my life. So, I took a leap of faith. I quit my job. I moved out of my apartment. I put all my stuff in storage in my cousin's basement, and I hiked the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine. It was the most incredible experience of my life. And I've done some cool things in my life, but this journey took the cake. All day, every day, I climbed up and over mountains. I made so many friends. I had a way too heavy backpack. I passed through 14 states. I hiked through freezing cold, sweltering heat, swarms of mosquitoes, roaring wind, droughts, floods, occasionally some sunshine, especially when I was in Maine. I watched the forests come alive with green in spring and begin to retreat in vibrant color toward fall. I listened to bears plot around my tent in the night, petted wild ponies, and got yelled at by more red squirrels than I can count. Those little animals are so aggressive, I swear. I played in waterfalls, I jumped off a bridge, I tore a dreadlock out of my hair, I got addicted to Coca-Cola, I ate candy for every meal of the day, especially when I was sitting in my tent and it was raining, or I really needed that extra sugar rush to make it up a tough climb. I got to know myself again without the deafening hum of society drowning me out. And I met some of the best people of my life. The journey wasn't perfect. Sometimes it was really, really, really hard. But it was more meaningful and beautiful than I could ever put into words. It was hands down the best experience of my life. So please enjoy this video chronicling my journey and reach out if you have any questions about hiking the AT, because I cannot recommend it enough. It was life-changing for me, and I can't wait to get out on another thru hike.